Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football. And we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, I think this team can...
Goes for a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
João Neves goes short. So much time and takes a shot! Goal! Potw! And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Tries to play it through. Now then, the ball's come loose. And he welcomes it in. He's had a shot! It's a goal! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
And yes, it's him again. Potw are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. 2-0 ahead already. It's been an almost perfect start. Oh, that's a fine interception. McKennie. And here's Mbappe. Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
João Neves clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Swings in across. And he's there to clear it. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. And it's been given away. Nicely aimed pass.
Potw really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the...
Mbappe! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are pulling clear here. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Gravenberg. Ekitike. And it's McKennie. Bellingham. Great vision. And he's on his... Great chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. That's a sharp pass. So what can they make of this? Marquinhos with the slide tackle there. James. Played towards the other side.
Good ball, that too.
Mbappe! And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Now it's Doku. Bellingham. Ball's gone out of play. And it's Kimmich. It's McKennie. It's a searching pass. Marquinhos. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Gravenberg. Cucurella. There's the delivery. Byrne can get it clear. Botafogo heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Now it's Haaland. João Neves. Now it's Thuram. Defending was strong and firm. Good ball, good take. Gravenberg, shot a goal! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Kimmich. Oh, can he get onto this? And it's Kimmich. Gravenberg. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's Gravenberg. And the shot! Goal! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah.
And there is the half-time whistle.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Well, that has been a goal-blessed half. It is 3-1. And the second half gets underway. Van Dijk. Here's McKennie. Bellingham. Can he get on the end of this? He won't be happy with that one. Delicate ball, and it shapes the shoot! Sticks it away! The second half sparks straight into life. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
Mbappe, driving forward. Oh, nice touch. He's having a shot!
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Nicely worked. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! No mistake! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
This has become one superb game of football.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Cucurella. They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Gravenberg. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. And he's intervened well there. João Neves. Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Cucurella was in no mood for any of that. Gravenberg. Now it's Thuram. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Decent chance! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And now he has two.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Borussia Dortmund get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Botafogo perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Now it's Mbappe. Nicely weighted ball. Now the ball's gone astray. And it's Salah. Kluivert. Haaland unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now it's Mbappe.
Oh, really well played.
Delivery from Mbappe.
Borussia Dortmund clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Ndika. And it's lofted through here. Well read, nice interception. Kukurea. And it's Kluivert. And Konate. Haaland. Skamaka. And they can counter here. Threads one in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Kluivert. That's been cut out, well played. Played out towards the right wing. It's a promising position. No, not quite on the same wavelength. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looked...
Tries a shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Haaland is offering a wry smile there.
Substituição em andamento.
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
And it's been taken short. He's in a great position here. Chance! Kimmich gets it clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Gravenberg. Looking for options for movement. Very nicely done. And it's McAllister. Oh, cracking ball. Taken back almost at once. The final seconds now. Haaland. And he's picked it up out wide. He's picked his way through. Van Dijk deal. And that is that. Botafogo played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing it.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Haaland, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Looking for the run. Shot could be on. And the finish! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! First blood drawn.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
So, a breakthrough already. And here's Haaland, and here's Bellingham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Thuram gets through on his own, goes for a shot! He has done it! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Botafogo grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
You've got to...
He gets big!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Gravenberch. Bellingham! Oh, that is very close.
Bellingham brilliantly took control of that, which was exactly what the situation required.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Potw really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. And he's going to have his name taken. Cucurella. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Bellingham defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Gravenberch. Now that's well seen too. Cucurella. And Kvaratskhelia. Now, can they get him away? Kvaratskhelia picks it up out wide. João Neves. Gravenberch. And it's James. And here's Mbappe. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Out to the right. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Thuram is on to... takes a shot! Top class from Thuram! About as smooth as it gets. And the comeback is complete.
Oh, what a lovely exchange, Peter. I mean, he did the give and go, and that's just a lovely return ball. The weight of it was absolute perfection.
Botafogo take the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Knocks it out wide. Knocks it into space. And it's made its way to him. He rises! And it's come back out to him.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Gravenberg plays it short. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Tries to pass it, and the shot! There it is! Oh, I think it's been called offside. Yes, it has.
Yeah, the assistant did have his flag up. The referee seemed to spot it late, though. Nevertheless, the right decision.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Potw heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Mbappe! Great vision. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Now it's Haaland. He's in a great position here. Shoots! Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. Looking for options for movement. Gravenberg. Bellingham. Now it's Haaland. Kvaratskhelia. It's Bellingham. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And they've caught rid. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Potw come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. So we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. Here we go again. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. There's a sharp little ball here. That has not gone well. Bellingham. Koundé. McKennie. Nice looking ball. No, he's just misjudged that one. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. James. And it's James. Can he get on the end of this? Van Dijk kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And here's Thuram. Oh, it's a great... But James to shoot! And he hits the net! There's the goal they've been looking for. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve.
Quickly taken. Now that looks a decent ball. Good ball, good take.
Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
He is just caressing the ball. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Gravenberch. Thuram being hounded, manhandled at times.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Played out to the right. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Cucurella. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. And Gravenberch. João Neves. Gravenberch. Picked out brilliantly. He's on it. Can he get away? Oh, that's fabulous. And there's the shot! Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Haaland. And a chance! Really nicely worked opportunity, that. Some lovely exchanges.
The 1- and 2-touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Camisa 21, camisa 27.
Botafogo are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Para a entrada de camisa 4, camisa 10,
McKennie.
camisa 19, camisa 23.
Now, can he... Chance! That's a half-decent try. James. And now the breakaway. Gravenberch. 75 minutes played. Back into the middle. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. Relentless! Just relentless! And the lead is extended still further. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Well, from a defensive perspective, Peter, that's a really poor one to give away. Yes, the movement was very good, but the defence made it way too easy.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Substituição em andamento.
Borussia Dortmund making another change here. Botafogo blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Oh, good take and a good hit. Shot a goal!
He was berating his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
Barella. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
McKennie. And it's McKennie. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
This looks promising. Great defending, strong and determined. Alvarez couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
Scamacca, good take, and is he in? Barella. Now it's Lukaku. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Driving forward. He just refused to budge, and he's got his way. Now it's Grafenberg.
Foram indicados
James.
2 minutos de acréscimo.
That's tidy. Great ball, and he's in here. That has ended up in no man's land. And he's had a hit! And that may well be that. That is that. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity. Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So that's got things underway. Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air. And what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's a throw. Now it's Mbappe. And here's Thuram. Chance, surely! Goal! Potw! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He's picked his way through. No, that's been intercepted. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. João Neves. Cucurella. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Mbappe. Gravenberch. James has it out wide and in space. Gravenberch. Potw are seeing a lot of the ball and have a 1-0 lead to show for it. Gravenberch is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Big chance! He's got a goal! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Potw are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert.
Takes a shot! Yes! And they're at it again in double quick time. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Face to face with the keeper, and he'll shoot here! They've scored! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
But Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Things looking so... Shapes to shoot!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
keeper's dealt with that. Cucurella. And now they can spring out of defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, good. Haaland! Keeper always had the measure of that.
Borussia Dortmund certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
And here's Mbappe. He's on it. Can he get away? He's having a shot! Corner number 2 then. João Neves plays it short. Opts to... There's the shot! Oh, how good is he? He's got himself an absolute peach. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
It's become a case of men against boys.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking for the run. Potw looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. He's looking wide. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Haaland is onto this. Real chance! João Neves. Gravenberg.
Teremos 3 minutos de acréscimo.
Lovely pass. And a chance! He's put his foot right through that one. Koundé. It's Bellingham. And it's Gravenberg. Good ball, good take. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. Mbappe, João Neves. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Potw really are in control here. They've done exactly what they set out to do. There's a genuine flow about their football, and some of the stuff they've played so far has been great on the eye.
Potw have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. There's the start of the second half. Marquinhos. Passing is crisp and sharp. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, smashing header! And one more try! Oh, denied at the last.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. He should have put his foot right through it.
Borussia Dortmund have their second corner now. Donnarumma claims comfortably. Potw are looking to go forward now. James receives it in a wide position. Now this could be a chance. Driving through the middle. Koundé did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work.
And the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Substituição no time do Botafogo.
Botafogo have their third corner.
Camisa 21, camisa 27, camisa 15. Deixando o campo
Alvarez
para a entrada
moves
de
short.
camisa 4, camisa 18, camisa 14.
Oh, this is a great position.
Camisa 16.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ekitike could move up a gear here. McKennie. Played towards the other side. And it's James. Looking for the run. It's played through for him. Chance for a shot! Played out to the right. Chance here to counter. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. You have to expect that from everyone now.
The referee's awarded a free kick. Haaland looking to play him in. Kvaratskhelia. He is through here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Haaland. And it's Cucurella. That's good play. Marquinhos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Kvaratskhelia gets into a good position. Very nicely done. The ball goes in. There's the header! And here's the chance to counter. Ekitike. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kluivert. And it's made its way to him. Plays it through. Kvaratskhelia looking to get on the end of this. And it's Kluivert. Botafogo do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. And here's Haaland. Strokes it back. And here's Alvarez. And that's a good ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Ekitike. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And he's in on the finish! McKennie. Now it's Kluivert. And the pass is intercepted. Van Dijk. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Gravenberg. Pass somewhat off target.
Teremos
Time for a
uma
change in personnel. Konate, Van Dijk, McKennie, Potw looking to pass their way through, tries to play it through, can he finish? And he's following up! Oh, almost a sixth!
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. And smartly reclaimed. Koundé. Kluivert. Haaland. Well read. And the danger is averted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Ndika did well to stay calm there. Haaland. So what can they make of this? That is good alertness. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result